Hey everybody, we're making watercolor spider webs. So you can mask your canvas or your paper really with anything that you want. I'm using hot glue. Elmer's glue works. So does a waxy crayon, wax, or any kind of other thing that is not water soluble. So Elmer's glue is amazing for this. You just have to let it dry. I'll put a list in the notes if you want some other ideas. So just make your spider web. I did part of the page, but if I were you, I would do the whole page because why not? Then you need watercolor. You can use any watercolor you want. Just add a ton of water because you need more water than I started out with here. And start blending color. When you're done doing this, you can use a little dry cloth to dab the water off of your web section so that it doesn't look like you have any color on those areas you masked with the glue. We're being real speedy today because this is not something you want to watch in slow motion. Use any colors you want. You can add a spider if you feel like adding a spider. I would just add that afterwards. And you can use any paint with that, whether it's watercolor or acrylic. You can even stick a spider on if you feel like it. I'm just using your basic Crayola watercolors. I got these at Walmart. If you have nicer watercolors, use those. If you've got nicer watercolor paper, use that. The better your watercolor paper, the less wrinkling you'll get. And if you want watercolor to run and drip, add more water and just tilt the page. I want to differentiate the end of my web, so I'm putting another color, but this did not work out as well. So I should have just done the whole canvas. I just keep calling it a canvas, the whole page in the blues and green and the purples. I think that would have been nicer. I tried to make it drip. It didn't really want to. So I'm playing around with texture by adding salt. The longer you leave this, the cooler it is, and it will just brush off when everything's dry. You can even use big flaky salt if you have that in hand. It's better to do it from a shaker, but I didn't have a shaker, so I used my hands. And that's that. It's a pretty simple tutorial, but it's fun.